Hello, this is a very quick look at the SKG GS306 800 watt electric juicer. This is quite a large juicer. It's finished in that nice red you can see just around the side. On the side you'll notice a power switch. It has a couple of different modes. When it's off there's no backlight, but when this has power to it, it has a nice blue light around it just to let you know it's on. In use, you pop your fruit down the chute. Now that can take whole apples, so you can easily pop down quite large chunks, and they come out into this dispensing jug. The waste, the pulp, goes out of the back into this waste holder. It kind of catches it, and this bar holds it all in place. Now I found this bar a little bit tricky. The build quality is okay, but it's not exceptional for this juicer. So there we go, finally get it open, and that locks in place and that keeps the whole thing together. So you need to remove that when you're going to be disassembling this for cleaning. It doesn't take too much to disassemble. You can see there's the cutting ring and there's the waste collector at the back. Interestingly, you can put a bag in this. I've not seen this suggested before, but it suggested this in the manual. So you put a little bag in the back and the waste goes straight in, saves you having to clean the actual tray. You can just pop that bag straight in the bin. So in use, you just turn this on and pop your fruit in, fruit or veg I suppose. One thing you will notice is when I pop this full apple in, it does sit down quite nicely, but there is some splattering coming out, so it can be a bit of a messy juicer. I've noticed more than other juices I've tested that you do get a little bit more mess. Now that's one full apple, and if I hadn't have spilt some, you'd see you get about maybe a quarter. And you can just see to the left that the juicer is still dripping out the apple juice, so you need something else to catch that. Juice is fairly clear, so here you can see strawberries being added, and they really bounce around quite a lot, so you've got to be careful that they don't bounce back up. Now, it does do quite a good job of extracting the juice, and what you're left with then is a bag of pulp, which you can very easily just take this apart now to clean it. So take that bar off, take the top off. It does have a few nooks and crannies that you have to be careful of, so there's a lot of the pulps collected in the top, so it does take quite a while to clean, and that's one thing that was a bit of a negative on this. It's even though it's quite easy to disassemble, you've got a lot of little bits to clean, and you may have only just made a very quick drink. You've probably made the drink, drunk it by now, but now you've got to go through the rigmarole of cleaning all this. So you can see there's lots of little bits get caught up all over the place. If we take out the main spinning disc, that comes out quite easily, and then you can remove this top section as well, this top plastic section. You don't clean the bottom section with the main motor and drive in. You just have to just wipe that down rather than putting it into any soapy water. You do get a small cleaning brush, and that's really useful for this main cutting section. If you just put this into a dishwasher without first giving it a bit of a clean with a brush, you'll likely end up with bits still left in. The brush helps to dislodge it first, so you can put this in the dishwasher as well though. I would recommend giving this a good scrub round with this first to make sure you don't get any leftover pulp. The other sections are fairly easy to clean, even though there's a few little cracks that you have to get into. It should all come out nice and clean. It's just there's a lot of it to clean, so you really want to make sure that you are making a lot of juice. If you just want a small amount of apple juice, this is an awful lot of effort to go to when you could probably just buy apple juice from your local store. But if you are making some different, more exotic mixtures, this does do the job quite well. And once you're done cleaning, at least it only takes just a minute or so just to pop everything back in, and then it's ready to use again. So this is a very low cost juicer, and I think it shows the kind of the design of it allows a little bit of seepage at times. The workmanship on the actual juicer is just okay. It doesn't feel like a very high quality, but then again, this is a great juicer if you're starting out. If you're not juiced before and you do want to get started but don't want a massive outlay, this looks pretty nice and it does the job very nicely. You might want to use this, try out your concoctions, and then consider maybe upgrading to a more expensive model. I hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching.